Dave, congrats on the 200 subscribers. I thought I would do an entry into your contest. I thought it to be a very interesting question. There were a lot of bands that I would have otherwise picked, but the problem with those bands, I think everybody would be kind of looking at me kind of odd, saying, okay, I don't even know what the band's best album is. So I have a lot of bands like that where, they're really kind of not in the know by a lot of people, so I decided to go with a band that really in the 90s, early 2000s, that was my go-to band, and they still are today. I still love them, but I have a lot of other bands that I like as well, and I don't have like a favorite band, so to speak, but I love these guys. Everyone knows them, so folks are going to be able to relate to this video. So the question was, worst album by your favorite band. So I love these guys in the 90s. That's when I really discovered them. And I just listened to them nonstop. Got all the bootlegs and, love the bootlegs to death. Now, some folks say I could have grabbed their first live album and that would have been okay to put in this contest. To me, the album that I'm going to show, it's not a pile of garbage by any means. It's just, it was leftovers, and it doesn't really gel that well, and that is Coda by Led Zeppelin. So this was released after John Bonham's death, of course, in 1982, and they took a lot of remnant tracks and cobbled together an album and put out Coda. Now, there are some tracks that I just love here, but to me this album doesn't mesh well. I think the songs are okay. There are a couple that aren't at the top of my playlist when I'm playing these guys for sure, but Wearing and Tearing on this album is just wonderful, but it's not. To me, it was just kind of, okay, let's put out an album. We got 7 tracks. Let's kind of throw it together. And it doesn't even have all the stuff that I think it should. And Jimmy Page, in 1990, when they did the Led Zeppelin remasters with George Marino, included 4 more tracks, like the B-side, Hey Hey, What Can I Do, from the Immigrant Song. And I can't wait, because it was just announced that they're going to reissue this guy as a part of the reissue series with 2 additional vinyl discs worth of songs. So I am a little bit disappointed because it is not including one of the bootleg songs that's been circulated called Swan Song, which became Midnight Moonlight with The Firm. But Swan Song, if I can find it on YouTube, I'll include a link, is just this wonderful instrumental with Page, Bonham, and Jones that, it's just fantastic. And the fact that it is not making the reissue is kind of disappointing, but, it wouldn't surprise me if they're just going to save it for that next reissue 10 years down the line. So just to squeeze a little more money out of us. But I am excited about, July 31st, they're going to issue this, and this particular album gets more tracks and cuts than any of the other previous ones. So here's my entry. It's Coda. Let me know what you think. Disagree, shoot me a comment. Thanks for watching, and congrats on the 200 subs.